Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, here to do another segment of Ask Witch of Boise. Ooh! So before we begin, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, comment below, tell me what's going on if you enjoyed this reading. Now make sure that you do follow me on Instagram. My handle is Witch of Boise, all one word. And these are all questions from Instagram when I've asked them through my stories. So make sure that you do check out my stories. That's probably where I'm most active is that. So we're going to pick out of our pumpkin all of those questions. Okay, let's set our pumpkin aside. Okay, so this is a question coming from NT, and that's N as in Nancy, T as in Tom. How can I further connect with my spirit guides? Very cool question. I'm actually really excited about this. So how can you further connect with your spirit guides? I'm just trying to flatten this out just a little bit so I can see it while I'm shuffling. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Witch's Tarot. All of the decks are going to be mentioned in the description box as well. So if I skip over one that you're interested in, just check out the description box. And also, before I get too ahead of myself, make sure that you are checking out my website, witchofboise.com. It's awesome. And come join the coven. It's absolutely free to join. You just have to sign up and create your own username. You can put your picture on there, as well as comment on all of my blogs, as well as there is a forum. So if you have any questions about reading tarot or certain like combinations or anything like that, there is a place for it. So you can definitely check that out. So if you are a tarot nerd like myself, go sign up, check it out. It's still very young. There's still stuff in the works, but definitely check it out. witchofboise.com. Okay, so how can I further connect with my spirit guides? How can NT further connect with their spirit guides? So I'm going to do a reading, obviously, but at least in my personal experience, is doing meditations. You can do guided meditations. There's free ones that are on YouTube, and they are actually really, really cool. Do them right before bedtime or like when you're really, really relaxed. And I recommend it for real. Okay. And if you heard that little squeak, that's Marley. All right, so our first card is 8 of Pentacles. Then we have 7 of Swords. And by the way, you had a lot of cards that fell out, and they were all like within 3s, so that's awesome. Page of Cups. 3 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and 5 of Cups in reverse. Very cool energy that's happening right here. There's this healing. In the center of these cards is the 3 of Swords in reverse. And this is a beautiful card. On the upright, not so much. But when it's in the reverse, the swords that are coming from that sword are falling out of the heart. So it's being able to move forward from past issues, betrayals, things that have broke your heart, and it's moving forward to healing. And so healing needs to take place in order to connect with your spirit guides, and they're also trying to help you with that. We have the Page of Cups that's there. And this is a messenger as well. So your spirit guides are sending you messages. This is not something that is going to come out of the blue. This is the best way of putting it is there are no coincidences. There isn't. So when things start to happen and you start to make a pattern with it, it's not a coincidence. That is your spirit guides trying to connect with you. Now, I'm getting a couple different things because we have the Eight of Pentacles and that's working. So this is going to be a working relationship in the sense that it's still growing. This is still a budding relationship with your spirit guide. And I don't feel like it's on the spirit guide's end, it's more on yours. So making sure that you are expanding your openness to it. Now, the interesting thing, I say that, the next card is that Seven of Swords, and that's about boundaries and making sure that you are protecting those boundaries so that you aren't opening yourself up to, yes, receive your spirit guides and receive a relationship or messages or anything like that where you're trying to have them help you. It's when you open yourself up, it's also opening yourself up to other stuff. So it's making sure that you are being safe when you are opening up your heart and being ready for that. The biggest thing, at least for me, is mind over matter, where it's, if I'm doing any sort of spells, you can definitely cast a circle. I'm a little bit more of a modern witch in the sense of it's about your mind and it's about energy and really feeling the light around you and like really casting a positive energy when you are doing spells. When you get into a negative headspace or you're trying to do any sort of black magic or hurt upon other people, that's when you're opening yourself up for bad crap. And it just making sure that there's a boundary there. And knowing when to also stop as well. Because if you're already opening yourself up and you're getting spirits or attachments of different entities, whatever they are, it's hard to stop it. It's hard to want it to stop because it's so... I can't even like really describe the feeling of it. It's just magical in a sense, but that's also the part of the attachment where it's being like, yes, look how magical this is, but they're trying to take your energy. So again, all about that. Now, I'm getting, at least with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords for me is a physical death card. And so one of your spirit guides is someone, obviously, spirit that has passed over. But this is someone, and it might be someone that you know, that was betrayed, that was murdered, that was something where they might have not even seen it come. So like someone like, just for like what keeps popping into my head is like a gun to the back of the head kind of deal, or in your back where you just don't even see it, or or the person sleeping, that kind of thing where it's just, you're just not even seeing it. And it's someone that did it, that they trusted and they loved, and it was a betrayal, a backstabbing. And so that's one of the guides, but I see them as guardians a lot of times, but that's one of your guides, is that person. So again, it can be a family member as well. So just keep that in mind. Another way of connecting as well is making sure that you are letting go. This is going with that healing energy. It's letting go of past baggage and things that have happened. Spirit guides are trying to help you with certain things. So for instance, with this Ten of Swords, this person that had a tragic ending, they're trying to say, let it go in order to move forward. And it's having that ability to move past even the most horrific things. And it's with that Five of Cups in reverse. This is being positive and positivity and not focusing on negative. So it's really being open to connect with your spirit guides. It's being open, honest, authentic, and having love there. Love and boundaries. So I kind of want to go into I just want to do a clarifying card for this 10 of Swords, just to maybe confirm if you have someone in mind or just a little bit more information. So I just shuffled that. I just cut the deck in half because none of them were throwing out. Okay, so this is a male or masculine energy. This is a Father of Pentacles, which is King of Pentacles. So they can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is someone that, and it not necessarily has to be the zodiac sign, but it's someone that was reliable, dependable. It was your rock. It was someone that it was just so earth-shattering that they passed away, and they passed away this way because that they were so generous and like a rock in the community. So just want to put that out there with that guide, that guardian. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next deck. And so what I'm gonna do, if they don't flip out, I'm gonna do what I did with that one, which is shuffle it about 3 times and then just cut the deck, just so you're aware. Oh, wow. Number 2, the Moon, Soul. And 30, 6th house, routine. So to connect with your spirit guides with routine, they know your routines. They know what you're doing. They know your little quirks. If you have something where you're like, I have to get up at this time, or I do this, that, and the other, or on Tuesdays I go out, or whatever, you know, they know that routine. And so when it's something that is so routine, that's when you're going to look for these messages as well. Look for the messages, look for them reaching out, because that's, again, they're trying to look for something that's reliable. If you are constantly sporadic and here, there, everywhere, they're going to have a harder time trying to connect with you. So look for those routines, and it can be even something so simple as like brushing your teeth. And like if you're brushing your teeth and you're looking at your phone or whatever, and you keep seeing symbols, and that can be like animals, that can be the colors, numbers, that kind of thing, that's them. So it's be on the lookout for consistencies and routine for them to be reaching out. And that you are connected with your spirit guides by your soul. And so there's a lot of soul healing that's happening, and that's why they're really, really attracted to you, in the sense of they know how soulful you are, and they know how beautiful you are as well. And they want you to succeed. They want you to overcome everything. They want you to do that, and that's where they're trying to reach out to you. And sometimes it might not even be that great, in the sense of like maybe even nasty. And I don't even like, and I guess nasty is not the best word for it, but it's like reaching out in kind of a, oh my gosh, in this kind of way. Volatility, the volcano. So something, and this can be also a symbol as well for you, but it just kind of like, they come out of nowhere in their messages, and you're just like, whoa, what the heck did I do? Oh my gosh, calm down. But they're trying to be like, listen, I've done this. I know your soul, and you don't need to be doing this. And and that's why I say it's a little nasty, because you're just like, at least with me, like, put a little bit of kid gloves on. Oh my God. Oh, cool. And then you have spring equinox, rebirth. So with rebirth, it's what I'm also seeing is the moon, because of the moon phases. And it is a rebirth. Every time you get into the new moon, it's rebirthing new ideas, new possibilities. And so it's knowing that nothing is set in stone, and you can really rebirth and reform yourself however the heck you want to. Okay. Speaking of moons, this is the it's the, what is it? It's the Queen of the Moon. Wow, okay. So how can we further connect with your spirit guides? This is number 21, Waning Gibbous 5, Resilience. So it's making sure that you're overcoming things. And again, that's a reoccurring theme that's happening. You can overcome anything, and it's all about healing and being positive and seeing those possibilities happen, but making sure that you have boundaries. And again, that's number 21. So that can be another number. So we have 2 for Moon Soul, 30 for 6th house, and then 21 for Resilience. Wow. Okay, so now we have number 25, and that's the Void. And number 42, which is Valkyries. Now, let me grab... Oh, that was Queen of the Moon Oracle, that past one. Let me grab this guy. So we have 25, the Void, and that's possibility. Still undecided by the gods, things in flux. A little mystery is a positive thing. Knowing that we don't know is a great place from which to begin to learn. There is a great potential in your current position. The fate of this issue is not yet decided. So it's the magic of unknown as well, where you're trying to connect with these spirit guides, and it's kind of like, it's hit and miss. And again, nothing is coincidence as well. So if you start to think like, is that them? It is. That is definitely them. Okay, and then we have Valkyries. And you can win the battle you face. Let go of your inner restrictions and of others' expectations. Explore your wild self. Redemption is always available. Be the hero in your own life. Hell yeah. And that I feel is a message from your spirit guides. Because I feel like that's exactly the kind of energy that they're trying to tell you, where it's, you have all these possibilities. You can do whatever you want to do, and you have the power to do it. That is a really, really beautiful message. Okay. I'm going to do some medicine cards. I kind of want to do an overall, well, let's just see, because how can NT further connect, that's too many cards, with their spirit guides? Okay, that one flipped for sure. Oh, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards, and it's number 44, and it's Hummingbird. And that is all about joy. So again, it's being that positive mindset. And again, it's not toxic positivity, but it's true authentic joy. So authenticity, and also just creating joy of what you like to do. And that's when you're going to really see those spirit guides enjoy being around you as well, because they're watching you happy. They're watching you succeed. They're watching you be that powerful entity, that powerful, beautiful person. And there's so much of just like, they want to snap you into shape and be like, listen, knock it off. Like, stop doing this. You have the power to do this. You have the power to have your joy back and have a joyful life. This is just a really I'm sorry if I'm not, this is kind of like the running theme with this Ask Witch of Boise is I'm getting these questions and they're really awesome questions, but the cards are also saying, here's a little bit, but actually this is what is needed and all of this stuff. So this is almost like half a, how can you further connect with your spirit guides, and half of it's like messages from them. But there's a lot of love, but it's very much like that, like, I'm not messing around kind of love, where it's like, you need to get your act together and you need to know how special and beautiful of a person you are, and you need to live in your joy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have Moonstone, Cycles, and the Libyan Gold Tektite, which is manifestation. So another way to connect with your spirit guides is also through manifestations. And that can be several different things. That can be actually you wanting to manifest something in your life and asking for their help and guidance. That can help them kind of hone in and like, ooh, we can kind of help with this. But I'm also seeing manifestation as like a manifestation. Like, you know, just like they appear to you. And they appear to you almost like either in your dreams or at the corner of your eye, which that happens to me a lot, where you can actually see someone kind of walking and you look and you're just like, what? There's no one there. So it's things like that where that you're going to actually see these things, or you're going to feel them, or they're going to manifest themselves in that way. And then with Moonstone, how cool is this? Because we have that moon soul and it cycles. So I feel like one of the things that with spirit guides, they aren't going to be around 24 hours a day. They aren't going to. They have a lot more stuff to do and other people to see. And also, it's just like they're not like your little Jiminy Cricket. They are going to be coming in and out of your life. And you're going to actually sense it when they are there and when they are not there. And it's a really weird sensation, but that's going to be the cycles. And they're not going to completely ever leave you, but it's going to be like, okay, you're doing good. You got your joy. You got your energy right. And we have you in the right direction. I'm going to let you live and I'm going to let you do your thing. But I'm going to be over here if you need me and if you need to call upon me. So it's making sure that you know that they're always going to be there, but not all the time. So don't think that they're always there. Okay. Beautiful. This is light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. How beautiful is that? And that is like what they're trying to say in that sense, where it's that beautiful, you have to have that inner light that shines in, and your spirit guides are saying, yes, you have it. Come on. You need to show it. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna cut the deck. Okay. Oh, we got another moon card. Holy moly. And it's Lunar Queen. There's a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles. Oh my gosh. Of rest and replenishment as an essential to balance of actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now. Trust that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift in a new phase. Release. Oh, hold on. Ah! I'm so sorry. I had to sneeze. And it was coming so quickly and I just, yeah. Okay. So, trusting that you're in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. So this is the cycle. Like this is all about the cycles, where it is a time of you need to rest, and then there's the action time. And that's, I'm also like, obviously there's the biggest connection that you're going to have is moon and moon phases. And I would just kind of look into some research with it and try to connect on different moon phases. Full moons are really good, but also new moons are good as well. We don't need romance angels. I'm sorry. This is not a romantic. And I'm also not going to do, well, maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have left. Okay, this is Halloween Oracle. I have not named any of these decks, and I'm really sorry. But again, they're all in the description box. These cards are like, you said it. That's what I know. Like, they don't have a lot to say, but I'm going to cut that deck just right in half. Oh, cool. So, Barmbrack, which is sweetness and synergy. So, another way to really connect with your spirit guides, and this is also like departed family members and people that are important that have passed away, is connecting with the food that they like, the drink that they like. You know, it's like the Dia de los Muertos, where you get out what their favorite foods and stuff were. So if they were a smoker, you would get cigarettes out. If they liked a good beer or even crappy beer, it keeps some of that stuff in your house and enjoy it. And enjoy them to being like, hey, guess what? This is what I got and I want you to share it with me. And I think that that's another way that you can actually start to really connect with that, with people that have your spirit guides or guardian angels that have passed away, and they're going to see, wow, okay, yeah, I want to hang out. Okay, this is the Goddess Guidance. We're just going to do that again. Atia, which is prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So they are trying to help you with your prosperity. They're also trying to help you be open. Be open to receiving blessings. And I think that's another thing too, which is trying to connect, is making sure that you're open to receiving those messages and just receiving things in general. And when you start to connect with your spirit guides, you're going to trust them in the sense that they're not going to steer you wrong. And they're going to be around when shit gets real and you're like, I don't know if this doesn't feel right, but I'm going to try to just not be kind of cool or whatever. And they're like, hell no, get out of here. You know, it's that kind of energy that once you start to build a relationship with them and you get to connect with them on that level, that they will tell you for real. All right, so you have number 5, the Dance of the Butterfly Queen. And that is right here. Okay. A pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. With the grace of Kuan Yin, Butterfly Queen, that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem, or it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse a situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. Allow the Butterfly Queen to dance. She will bring healing and grace to your life situation now, beloved one, with the lightness of step and grace in her heart. So again, opening yourself up and also dancing. Dancing is going to be like cooking what they like, or just like cooking in general, because you're creating that joy, whatever you want to do, and dance. Do a little dance party. Invite them to come, because they might want to. Or they might be like, what? I just had a picture of myself in the kitchen and like dancing to WAP. And like my spirit guides are like, oh my God, really? There's some hoes in this house. Oh my god. Never mind. That's why I was just crackling up. Okay, so we have a past life, the past life deck oracle, and this is Greco-Roman. So there's something that's going on with your spirit guides. So maybe talking something about Romans or Grecian and that kind of thing. And maybe even looking up different Roman gods. That can be a way of connecting that maybe that they like. And that can be also names as well. So I hope that really helped you. This was kind of like, here's some ways to connect and then some messages from your spirit guides. Thanks for watching and thanks for hanging out with me. Again, make sure you do follow me on Instagram, Witch of Boise, and check out those stories. You never know when you might win a free reading. And again, check out my website, witchofboise.com. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you soon. Bye.